Hello and welcome. My name is Bubba Fabes and welcome here to my channel. Today's video I'll be going over the graphical settings in Rainbow Six Siege, and I will show you how to best set up these settings that will give you the best visual advantage to help you see everything that's going on in your game. So without further delay, getting right into it, the first thing I'm going to talk about is in the display settings, the field of view slider. Now, I feel like a complete idiot because I never changed mine, and I swear this is something I changed right at the beginning, but apparently I did not, and I was playing with the field of view at 60, and this is quite a narrow field of view, so I highly suggest to bump it up. Now, a lot of people I see play with around 75 or 80. Basically, this will give you extra peripheral view around you, and in Rainbow Six Siege, seeing is everything. But for me right now, I hit mine up to 90 just to give that extra view when I'm playing. Alright, so getting right into it for the graphics. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the settings that need to be turned off. The ones that will have a huge effect on how you see players and other objects in the game that will give you a great benefit while playing. So the first one that I'm going to go over is shading quality. This is basically shadows, the amount of shadows and the quality of it. Turn this one on low. Basically have it on high. It's going to mean like a lot more shadows. Players are going to be able to hide a lot easier. It's going to be harder to see them. So next one is ambient. Turn this one on off. Basically ambient is kind of a small shadow shader for a lot of other little objects. Again, has a lot more to do with shadows and stuff that you don't need. Turn that on off. Plus they don't actually look that great, and even the SSBC kind of makes it look worse. So second one, lens effect, definitely off. Out of all of them, lens effect and bloom off. This is basically when you're on the inside of the building looking out, that bright white light, having that on is going to make it really bright. So we want to cut back on that as much as possible. That's going off. Next one is anti-aliasing. We're going to keep that one on off too. Now getting into the ones that are, you can make up your mind for yourself, the ones that don't mean as much. So basically texture quality, we'll start with that. I keep mine on high, but this one's going to have to do with your graphics card and how well you get in frames. They give a quick little tab here on the right that goes over an idea of what graphics card memory you have to what you should set it to. So again, I have a decent graphics card, mine's going on high. Texture filtering, again, another one that has to do with kind of texture quality. Mine's going on high. It's not going to make a huge difference, but if you want those extra frames, having a good frame rate's important. Then you can probably bump it lower, but mine's on high. Now this one, a lot of people suggest to put it on low, just to give, this is basically from like the distance and stuff, all the smaller mesh packages. You don't necessarily need it. It could help you see a little bit better, but I like to balance my visual quality with my ability to see, and for this one I keep it on high or very high. Next one is the shadow quality. So the shadows that are there, again, I like to put it on high. Doesn't make that big of a difference. You want to save some frames, put it on low, but for me, mine's going on high. Reflection quality, this one I suggest to put it on low for sure, as most people do. Basically, this is all those like surfaces, glass, some metal, like bottles and cups, the kitchen area, everything that just kind of reflects. I find it to be quite distracting, so mine goes on low. Don't really need it. Lens effect, I know we went over that. Zoom in depth, this one, personal preferences, doesn't really have an effect on your graphics, but this is basically when you're zoomed in. Having it on, it's going to blur everything around the edges that you're not really looking at. Turning it off, it's going to kind of keep everything clear. Mine's on, I just kind of like it that way. And then last one is the multi-sampling. If you want to be really try hard and you just really want to see really well, you don't care about how well the game looks, turn it off. It'll do it for you, but it'll have a big effect on how the game looks. It will look pretty bad, but that doesn't matter to you. Have it off for me. Again, I like to balance my quality. Temple, I think, is the best place to put it. Well, guys, that is it for today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment in the description below. Tell me what you thought about this video. I know it was a little on the dry side, but let me know, what is your settings at? Do you like better graphics, or do you like more of the stripped of the extras so you can see better? So go ahead and leave that down below. I'd love to hear from you, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more. And until next time, I will see you later.